Okay, hey guys. So for this inquiry, I decided to tweak the assignment just a teensy bit. Instead of having someone teach me something in a different language, I want to share my experience of being in an elementary classroom and not having a clue what the teacher is saying or even what we were learning. So I volunteer at an elementary school twice a week, and this school is part of a French immersion class or program. And I don't speak French, even a little bit. I know merci and oui, and that's about it. And so when I signed up, I didn't know that when I would be helping second graders with math, that it would be in a completely French classroom. And thankfully, the teacher didn't require that I knew any French at all, and she told me that she actually wanted me there to teach the kids in English, so I was safe in that respect. However, because it is a French classroom completely, she can't speak any English to me whatsoever around the kids. She can't explain my instructions in English. She can't tell me about who's struggling in the class in English so I basically have to rely solely on sign language or context when she's explaining things to me. And it's really, really overwhelming. I often make mistakes because I don't understand the concepts of what she wants me to do, and I feel like I can't ask her any questions for clarification because my French isn't quite good enough to do that. And I know she's not going to be able to explain it to me anyway, so why even bother asking, kind of thing. I've been going to the school for about 3 months now, and I'm starting to pick up little French phrases here and there because when you're immersed in it and the kids speak it and the teacher speaks it, you kind of just learn a few things. So I'm getting better at assisting the kids and with addition and subtraction using phrases that they would know better that they learned it in. However, most of the time I just sit there in the class and listen to the teacher teach, and I can't even begin to understand what she's saying. I know that she's teaching about math and science, but I have no idea of what we're learning. And I just sit there, and it blows my mind how little I realized I didn't know about the world, kind of. So reflecting on my experience in this French class this week with this inquiry in mind, I realized that if I feel lost and unable to even figure out how to do second grade math and French while being a college student, an actual second grader who may be learning English as a second language, for instance, will feel even more discouraged. Learning an unknown language without context clues and words to help someone transition is really, really hard. It was a good learning experience for me to be put in the shoes of an ELL student, if even for just 2 hours a week, because we often as teachers will get discouraged when kids don't pick up on a lesson or even a language right away. However, that's only because we already know the concepts we're teaching. Feeling lost in the second grade class is allowing me the opportunity to empathize with students in my future classroom who may be immigrants or are bilingual and only know a little bit of English. Because I felt and saw what it's like to feel completely displaced and to literally cling onto every context clue that can possibly help you learn. And it's really scary to feel like you only know small bits of information that are being taught and you need to know the entire thing. It's very, very scary. I'm honestly saying this from personal experience. English is a tricky language, and we're blessed to know it. We're blessed to speak it. We're blessed to know how to write with it. However, we as teachers have to provide scaffolding for those students who don't know English so that they will know it enough to converse in everyday situations and hopefully one day become academically proficient. So yeah, this was just a really, once again, an eye-opening experience for me to go into this classroom with this experience, like with this inquiry in mind, and to see how it would feel to be from a different country or to be from a different background than the teacher and to feel overwhelmed. And so I'm grateful for the opportunity I had to do this, and I look forward to hearing about your guys' experiences too. So